What's the most mortifying thing your husband walked in on with your entire family? My family has always been weird about bathrooms, like really weird. Growing up, we had one bathroom for 6 people, so privacy was never a thing. My mom, dad, 2 sisters, and brother. We'd all be brushing teeth together, somebody showering while someone else did their makeup. It was chaos, but it worked. The weirdest part was our family meetings. Every Sunday night at 8 o'clock, we'd all cram into that tiny bathroom and sit on the floor. Mom would sit on the toilet lid like it was a throne. We'd talk about the week, who had tests coming up, who needed lunch money, who was fighting with who. It sounds insane, but it was our thing. Even after we all grew up and moved out, we kept doing it. Whenever we visited home, Sunday at 8 meant bathroom meeting time. My sisters would fly in from different states just to sit on that bathroom floor. When I started dating Greg, I tried to explain this to him. He laughed and said every family has their quirks, but I don't think he really understood. We got married last June. 3 months later, we drove to my parents' house for Thanksgiving week. It was the first time Greg would experience a full week with my entire crazy family. Everything was going fine. Greg was charming. My dad liked him. My mom kept pulling me aside to say how handsome he was. Sunday night came around. I completely forgot to warn Greg about bathroom meeting time. At 7:45, my mom announced it was almost time. My sister started heading upstairs. My brother grabbed his usual spot by the door. Time for what? Greg asked. Family meeting, my mom said cheerfully. Oh, like in the living room? Everybody laughed. I should have explained right then, but my sister Ashley grabbed my arm and dragged me upstairs before I could say anything. The 6 of us piled into my parents' tiny bathroom. Mom on the toilet, dad sitting in the tub, me and Ashley on the floor by the sink, my brother and my other sister Melissa crammed by the door. We started talking about my cousin's wedding drama. Mom was going off about how the bride was being ridiculous about the seating chart. That's when we heard footsteps on the stairs. Heavy, confused footsteps. Greg had been downstairs watching football. He probably wondered where his wife and her entire family had disappeared to. The bathroom door was closed, but not locked. We never locked it during meetings. That was part of the whole no privacy thing. The doorknob turned. Greg pushed the door open. There we were, all 6 of us, crammed into a bathroom, my mom literally sitting on the toilet, fully clothed but still. Greg just froze. His face went through every emotion possible. Confusion, shock, concern, maybe a little bit of fear. What? He started, then stopped, looked at each of us. What is happening right now? Family meeting, my dad said from the bathtub, like this was the most normal thing in the world. In the bathroom? Where else would we have it? My mom asked. Greg looked at me. I could see his brain trying to process this. Was this a cult thing? Some weird ritual? Was my family completely insane? Babe, I said, patting the floor next to me. Come sit down. We're talking about Aunt Karen's behavior at the wedding. You want me to sit on the bathroom floor while your mom sits on the toilet? She's not using it, Ashley said. It's just her spot. Her spot. Greg stood there for another full minute. I watched him consider his options. Run away, call someone, maybe question his entire marriage. Instead, he slowly walked in and sat down next to me on the cold tile floor. Okay, he said quietly. Okay, we're doing this. My brother handed him a can of soda. My mom continued her story about Aunt Karen's ridiculous hat. Greg sat there looking like he'd entered an alternate universe. After about 20 minutes, he leaned over and whispered, how long do these usually last? Hour, maybe 2. I whispered back. His face went pale, but he stayed. He sat there on that bathroom floor and listened to my dad's thoughts on property taxes and my sister's complaints about her boss. When it was finally over, Greg didn't say anything. He just walked downstairs, grabbed his phone, and texted his brother. I saw the message later. Married into the weirdest family on earth. They have meetings in the bathroom, on purpose, while sober. Send help. His brother wrote back, you're joking. I wish I was. Currently sitting on tile floor, wife's mom on toilet. This is my life now. The next morning at breakfast, Greg looked at me and said, do all your family meetings happen in bathrooms? Just the important ones, my dad said, completely serious. Greg nodded slowly. Right, important bathroom meetings. Of course. 3 years later, we have our own house now. Last month, Greg suggested we try having our budget discussion in the bathroom. It's actually kind of efficient, he said. Everyone's in one place. Nobody can escape. I married him for better or worse. Apparently worse includes voluntarily sitting on bathroom floors.